Hi folks, it's Peter here from Rainbow Springs Fly Fishing with another pro tip for you. And this one's called scampering crabs, and it relates to saltwater fly fishing with crab patterns. And that's everything from bream to triggers to just about anything that eats crabs. And I'm a big fan of crab patterns. So the crab patterns that I like to use are very similar to these. These ones are made by H2O flies. They're inexpensive. They've got weed guards on them. They've got the fluoro eyes, and they've got enough weight for them to be fished along the bottom. But people make mistakes when they fish with crab patterns by doing the traditional pull and stop, pull and stop, pull and stop. And it doesn't impart a lot of action on the crab to bring the fish from quite some distance to become interested in kicking up the sand the way the crabs scamper along the bottom. So what I'd like to do now is go outside and just show you the fishing method that I use for these flies so that you're going to be more successful with bream and other species that are around the rocky outcrops, on the beaches and also on the flats. So let's go outside and do that now. So here we are outside, and the traditional strip that people do when they're crab fishing is this typical trout set. And they might pause every now and then to let the crab go back down to the bottom. But what I like to do is I like to make it scamper and jump around. So I'll just... We're out there now. We might be using an intermediate line, a sink tip line, or a full sink line depending on where we are. And if the line is a full sink line, it needs a bigger scampering action than if you were using a sink tip. And it looks like this. Scamper, straighten it out straight away. Scamper, straighten out straight away. So you're always in contact with the fly. Scamper, straighten out. Scamper, straighten out. Scamper, straighten out. And the scamper needs to be bigger if you're using a full sink line, and the pauses in the middle need to be slightly longer if you're using a full sink line. There's the wind. So it's like this. Scamper, stop, recover, stop, recover, stop, stop. And what it's doing is it's making that fly go scamper, 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 exactly like a crab does. Instead of just walk, stop, walk, stop. So it's a very good technique when you're crab fishing, particularly for bream. If you can go and always have a weed guard, usually a piece of heavier monofilament on your crab fly so you're not getting weeded all the time, like that, like that, like that. And it's a great method to catch more bream, and it works very effectively off the beach where you've got a little set of rocks and things, as long as the beach isn't pumping obviously. But you'd be surprised how close into the edges, if there's a little gutter, the bream will be. And it's a very effective method for a lot of species. So if you're going to go fishing and using crab patterns, try that scampering delivery method and retrieve method, and you will be surprised. The main thing is, when you scamper, recover that quickly. Scamper, recover it quickly. Otherwise you're not in contact with your flies. So I hope you've enjoyed that little pro tip. Please like our Facebook page. If you'd like more information, go to our website at rainbowsprings.com.au, click on the Contact Us page, and we'll shoot you off an information pack. Bye for now.